Bravo, my pretty kitty, bravo. It would appear that you are beginning to understand just how privileged you are. Cardia was kind enough to document your performance for me, by recording it, of course. And as for my client, well, Scarlett was equally impressed. So much so that she has inquired about having her own personal kitten. Initially, she made it quite clear she wanted you. However, we came to a mutually beneficial agreement, especially now that her foolish husband is out of the way. He followed you straight into my trap. How quickly the hunter becomes the hunted. Oh yes, kitty. We have him now. In fact, he's being processed as we speak. Nothing for you to concern yourself with. You should be proud. Proud that you have surpassed my expectations on your first attempt. Scarlett was particularly impressed with your lascivious nature. From what Cardia tells me, you had no hesitation in doing what they told you to do. You will be pleased to know, my dear, that since Scarlett's ill-fated husband is out of the way, my business plans are free from obstruction, finally. It means that I can now add Borden Laboratories to my business empire. Scarlett shall assume the role of CEO, and she will be the face of the company. While in my coven, I shall dictate business affairs. Bernice Roth has kindly agreed to provide access to her global distribution network and her multimedia outlet will handle promotions. Dr. Scarlett Borden's reputation as a leading biochemist, well, it'll be unchallenged, of course, allowing us to dominate the global markets. And to celebrate our undoubted success, Scarlett shall be initiated tonight as one of my brides. Which means you will need to be there. You will be obligated to be there because you're one of my evil kittens. Are you nervous, kitty? Then why are you trembling? You should be scared, my pretty kitty. You see, the initiation ceremony requires a tribute. And, well, a gesture, shall we say. A sacrifice of blood. So, my new bride-to-be, she can be baptized under my coven's control. Once she's initiated, Scarlett's business success will be guaranteed. She will serve as one of my Imperial agents. Oh, no. It isn't seeking your death, my pretty kitty. As part of the initiation ceremony, you shall be unveiled as my slave and servant to my coven. But as my slave, like all superior felines, you must provide a victim to us, something we can feast upon. It's a sign of your submission and devotion to my kind. Even the most domesticated cats will bring a trophy, a prize to their mistresses, whether it be a bird or a mouse. As for the sacrifice itself, I have chosen your tribute, and that shall be revealed in due time, kitten. For now, I think it's time that I reward you. Reward you for your impeccable performance. Yes, for your lovely behavior with Scarlett and Cardia. I think that's A good idea, don't you think? Would you like that, kitty? And then come closer, my pet. Lick my gloved hands, kitty, and show me your gratitude. That's it, kitty. Lick my leather glove. My leather glove, I want to feel your devotion, your need to groom your mistress. I want you to see your reflection in my gloves, that sweet, beautiful reflection. A good kitty. And now get to your feet and stand before me. I wish to inspect you. I see you wear your uniform with pride. Tell me, kitty, do you miss your brother? I assure you, you shall soon see him again. In the meantime, kitty, tell me, tell your mistress, when you were with Scarlett, did you miss me? And did you miss me more than your brother? Really? Scarlett told me initially you were hesitant in tending to her. She thought you were afraid of betraying me by doing it. Is that correct, kitty? On the contrary, my dear. In fact, it pleases to hear that you were so lovely to be that way. But not because of some foolish romantic ideology. No. It proves that my blood kiss has taken full effect on you. As Scarlett is an exceptionally gifted scientist, your visitation just, it merely provided her more inspiration to provoke you further. Yes, to provoke you further to see how effective my blood kiss was. And once you, for lack of a better term, began to comply with her, she could barely contain her excitement. And knowing that she is to become one of my lovers, one of my sweet, beautiful brides. So I ask you again, did you miss me more than your brother? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. As my evil kitten, you shall soon come to realize that your brother, like your career, are nothing more than things of the past. A past that has hindered you, that has burdened you with failure after failure, and lack of any purpose. And as those memories fade, the sparkle in your eyes shall soon symbolize your perfect future as my personal slave. Now step into my embrace, kitty. Let my cold rapture encapsulate you in all of its frigid splendor. Good kitten. Now show me that pretty little throat. Let me inhale your scent. Your emotions and your arousal. I want to gauge your desperation for a reward, my dear. Your hunger to please me, to serve me, to do exactly as I desire of you. Oh, yes. I can hear my blood running through your veins. The waves of my black ocean as they engulf you inside, just swinging you off into sweet, blissful oblivion. And beg me to kiss you, kitten. And beg me to take you. I can taste my power flowing through you, kitty. You should thank me for rewarding you. Kiss my boots. Yes, my boots. I love them as you love me. Now that we've established your brother's dwindling value in your mind, you will not object to what I have in store for him. You see, my darling kitty, as Scarlett is to be one of my brides, she must be adored, protected and served. Yes, as if she were a vampire. There will always be those who try to stand in our way. Some may even try to, even dare to oppose her place. And that can't happen, my darling kitty. So that's why I have decided something. That you will present your brother to her as a wedding gift. And once she has him, I shall present you before the coven for inspection. You shall offer your veins by extending your arms in a crucifix position. And together my sisters and I will finalize your initiation into our coven. As we drink from you before I collar you as my official slave. Look at me, kitty. Look at me. How do you think you can cope with all the jealousy? Of course, my pretty kitty. We all know how kittens like to play. And I assure you, my evil kittens can be especially vicious. Especially when I've, discovered that I've chosen you to serve me. I know that Cardia and Tabitha are keen to sharpen their... sharpen their claws. And as for Petra, well, she is as cunning as she is vicious. She is my daughter, after all. Oh, yes. If they could jeopardize your position, they will. They may consider disposing your brother before the wedding. Or even tear her to shreds, that's someone else entirely. They could even, use him for other purposes, but Scarlett needs a test subject. And you know she likes you. And that's right, kitty. Your position is at its most fragile point right now. My evil kittens have served me so well, so I will not tolerate any attempts to attack them. And as for Scarlett, oh my dear Scarlett, it's imperative that her test subject remains available to her, especially as my vampiric sisters across the globe, they're expecting our plans to succeed. So tell me, kitty, what will you do to ensure you are my slave? And that Scarlett is still available to, develop my evil product? Will you try to dispose of them? Will you defend yourself and my plans? Will you protect Scarlett's chances of becoming my bride? Or will you fail? And what will you do to prove yourself to me, kitty? Whatever it takes, you say? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. My sisters and their servants are expected within the hour. Countess von Croy, Lady Tanaka, and I, we shall be relaxing in my lounge. While we wait for Domina Shevchenko and Lady Servlin to arrive. So I have arranged my daughter Petra to help you out, to serve you. Well, you might have surpassed my expectations in performance, but in terms of devotion, You still require close surveillance. Petra she'll use you as bait to lure the other kittens in. And once they get within 3 feet of you, they will find themselves captured in Petra's net. Once they're trapped, Petra shall prepare you for tonight's ceremony. Oh yes, you will need to be dressed appropriately and suited up for the occasion. In order to be presented before my coven. Now tell me, my pretty, pretty kitty, what is it you must do to ensure you belong to me? Perfect. Good. Now quickly gather your mask and your gloves, and present your leash to me. I don't want you getting distracted before my dear daughter Petra arrives, so you shall remain locked in position as you wait for her, of course. Look at me, kitty, look at me. Light my cigarette for me. Thank you. Does the smoke bother you, kitten? Then why the tears? And now I really must go. I have... sorry. The excitement got a little to me. Oh, such an exciting night ahead of us. What I was about to say is I need to go change into my ceremonial robes. And, of course, tend to my guests when they arrive. The next time you see me, kitty, you will be following Petra on all fours. The ladies of the coven shall be with me. So remember to keep your eyes to the floor, my dear. You dare to look at us? And Petra shall introduce to you, well, her cat o' nine tails. This time tomorrow, you may be less than human, but you shall be more than just my pretty kitty. Do I make myself clear? Good. Now kiss my glove. I shall see you later, my pretty pretty. See you soon.